So today is moving day. I'm in a U-Haul truck. Oh my goodness. I've never driven one like this big before. Um, so yeah, I've been out for a while. I know I haven't uploaded anything in a while. But I had to get my life together. I had to make some decisions, and I had to do a lot of praying and fasting so that God could guide me in the direction that I should go. And I finally came to the conclusion that I needed to move. It's time for a new chapter in my life. I needed to move, and I found this place literally down the street from my mother. I grew up in the neighborhood my mom lives in, and my dad lives in the same neighborhood, literally like 4 blocks away. And I literally prayed for that because my mom is the one that helps me with my kids. So I literally prayed. I'm like, God, please find me a nice, cozy apartment that's perfect for me and the kids, that's literally right around the corner from my mom, and everything is like close and walking distance. And sure enough, God came through. And if that, like, I literally, like, I started packing even before I even had a place. I didn't know where I was gonna move to, but I was like, God is gonna find me a place. And I started being proactive. I started packing, and then I started looking online, and bam, I found this perfect 2 bedroom, really small, but it's okay. Like, that's the only bad thing about it. The space is really small. But other than that, like, there's so many pros. Like, it's a better neighborhood. There's better daycares. Daycare is walking distance. There's a supermarket right next door. There's a laundry, like, right on the side of the building. My mom is literally up the street. Like, you cross the street and walk a few houses up, and my mom's right there. And my dad is also 4 blocks away. Like, they're the people that I spend most of my time with. So, like, I'm happy that I get to be close to them. And also, like, we're near the Brooklyn Museum, Prospect Park. It's really, really nice. And I'm so excited to, like, have my kids in this neighborhood now. So it should be a fun summer. I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, guys, I'm in an Uber. I'm in a U-Haul truck, and it's crazy. And look, there's like, somebody left like charcoal, like for hookah. Look at this. I bet you that person was Dominican. I bet you. They was smoking hookah in the U-Haul truck while moving. I bet you they were Dominican. But anyways, let me get to driving. Let's get this moving on the road. Let's get this show on the road. But yeah, so far it's been like a very smooth transition. I got my keys to the new apartment like 2 days early. A friend of mine helped me move my stuff. I'm really grateful. One of my stepsisters, like, she painted the living room in the new apartment, so I'm super excited. Like, she added some life to it. So there's a few things, I gotta hook up and give it my own touch. And then I'll probably have my family over for a night. Maybe some pizza and wine, a movie, or karaoke. We'll see. Because we definitely got to add some family to the place to, just give it that home warm feeling. But yeah, I'm super excited for this new chapter in my life. Like, God is so good. Like, ever since I decided to put God first, like, literally, like, I've been blessed, like, in so many ways that I didn't even expect. But we'll get into that later on. But I missed you guys. I missed recording, but I needed time to myself. But I'm back again until I need time to myself again. So yeah, don't mind my eyebrows. I'm letting them grow until my birthday, because I went to do my eyebrows around my job, and they did it super, super thin, and I don't like my eyebrows thin. I like them nice and thick. Okay, I'm not trying to look like a prosti. Like my mom used to say when I was younger, I used to get my eyebrows done really, really thin. She'd be like, you look like a prosti, like a prostitute. Sorry, I don't know if I'm supposed to say that on here. But yeah, let's get this show on the road, yo. say goodbye. My first beautiful apartment. It's time to say goodbye. Huh? So guys, this is my new small apartment. Here's a little tour. Got my kickboxing bag here. It's the kitchen. It's small, but you know, it's cozy. We're on a ground level. It's the living room. This is the bathroom. It's the bathroom. We pretty much put everything away like the same day that we moved. My mom helped me unpack. I still gotta go through these boxes because these things in here were like in the linen closet, and my linen closet was very spacious, so I had a lot of stuff in there. So I gotta find, you know, where to put those things. So this is the bathroom. It's nice, it's spacious. The water pressure in there is like amazing. The water pressure in the tub is amazing. This is my room. I'm not gonna really go in there all the way. This is my room. My son is sleeping on my bed right now. This is my kids' room. It's really small, but this is what I asked for. Like, literally, God gave me what I needed. Like, what we needed for, like, right now. It's small, but it's cozy. Like, this, I literally prayed for, like, a cozy apartment, and, like, God delivered. So, it's small and it's cozy. So, there's my little apartment tour. I bought an ottoman that I'm going to put these toys in. And it could also be used as, like, a seat, like a bench, and a storage thing. So, yeah. And my niece is there doing homework. Like, she hasn't been wanting to leave. Like, she likes being here. So, yeah. It's my new place. So, guys, I started the video of my little apartment tour yesterday, and I couldn't finish it because my kids, once they're both up, that's it. It's a wrap. Like, it's all about them. It's mommy me, mommy this, mommy that. I need this, I need that. So, anyways, today I'm at work. I know you notice anything different. I got highlights. I wanted a different look for the summer. I got tired of the whole dark brown hair. But anyways, yes. So I moved, and it was a big downgrade. Not a downgrade, because it's a nice apartment. It was a big, like, I had to downsize a lot. That's the word I was looking for. Downsize. But it's only temporary. Like, it's just for right now. It's just for, like, for me to get out of the situation that I was in, because I was not happy at all. Like, I was literally under a lot of stress. Like, my face, like, started breaking out. It finally started clearing up. I was just, like, not in a good place at all. And I haven't been for, like, the past 3 years. And I'm like, this year, I'm like, things have got to change. Things have got to be different. So, you know, I prayed a lot, you know, before the move. Like, I was thinking about it for a while. I'm like, I gotta go. How am I gonna get out of this situation? So before the move, I prayed, I fasted, and basically everything was just pointing to me having to move in order for me to get out of the situation that I was in, because things were not working out between me and my children's father. Like, no matter how many times he said he's gonna change, he's gonna do this, he's gonna do that, nothing was changing. So I'm like, I have 2 children. Like, you know, it's about them now. You know, I need to feel happy in order for me to be the best mom that I can be for them. You know, I have to feel like I'm growing. I have to feel like, you know, I'm achieving things, and, you know, I'm reaching other levels and stuff. And I just felt stuck for the past 3 years, and I'm like, you know what? I didn't want to move. I felt like I shouldn't have had to move, but it was the only way for him to stop coming around, because he was on the lease, so he was not gonna stop coming to the apartment as long as he was on the lease. So I'm like, you know, I just gotta go. And you know, at first I'm like, how am I gonna move? How am I gonna move with 2 kids? Where am I gonna live? Who's gonna help me move? It was just a lot of stuff. But it was like, once I made the decision, like, I'm moving, like, that's it. Everything just started coming together. I didn't even have a place yet, and I started packing. Like, I started seeing a therapist, and she was like, you know, just be proactive, because I wanted to feel like I was doing something. So I just started packing. I'm like, I don't have nowhere to live, but I know God is gonna come through. I gave myself a month, and literally, like, within 2 weeks of me starting to pack, I found an apartment. And I prayed for an apartment that was close to my mom. I'm like, God, I want an apartment that's close to my mom, because she helps me with the kids. You know, that's convenient. That's convenient for her to, easy for her to get to me. You know, I want to live close to my dad. I want to be able to, like, you know, take a walk to his house on the weekends or whenever I feel like it. Because where I was living before, I literally, yeah, I have family close by, but I literally felt stranded, because really, like, I'm really close to my parents, so I'm always with them. Like, I'm always either with my dad or my mom. If I'm with my cousins, my dad is there, so it's like I am always, like, with my dad. And so yeah, I missed living in my old neighborhood. I love my old neighborhood. Like, there's better schools, better daycares. It's just a super convenient location, nice parks. It's near the Brooklyn Museum, near Prospect Park. There's a lot of, like, nice places to go eat nearby. There's a lot of things to do nearby. So I literally prayed for, like, something that was cozy, convenient location, close to my mom, and God came through. Like, he answered my prayer, like, to the T. Like, now I feel like I should have been more specific and be like, a spacious apartment, because it's really super small, but it's okay. Like, for this, it's perfect for this moment in my life right now, because my kids are little. My mom's helping me, you know, she stays with them while I'm at work. She lives right up the street. Like, you cross the street a few houses up, my mom's building is right there. My dad is 4 blocks away. The supermarket is next door. The laundry is on the side of the building. Like, and the train that I take to come to work, it's right around the block. Like, how better, like, can it get? Like, literally, I have all the conveniences, like, right at my foot. Like, it's crazy. Like, I can't believe how everything turned out. And I feel like if I wasn't meant to move out, I would have never got, like, such a sweet deal like that. And I thought I was gonna have to move into a studio or even a 1-bedroom, and it's a small 2-bedroom, but at least my kids have their own room, their own space. I have my own room and my own space, even though they sleep with me. But I'm working on that. Like, I need to get them, like, on a sleeping schedule. So if you guys have any tips, please help me out, because my daughter is still waking up like 3 times through the night, and it's driving me crazy. I'm literally tired every day like a zombie. I didn't go through that with my son. My son was sleeping at 10 months. He was already sleeping through the night. And my daughter's like 10 months now, and she's still waking up like 3 times and crying, and it's just really frustrating. It's so frustrating. But so yeah, so I'm really grateful. I feel so much at peace. I'm already used to the place where I'm at. I've been there for like a week already, and I'm just really grateful. Like, it's crazy. Like, at least it's not a dump. Yeah, it's small, but there's a lot of pros to me living there. You know, there's daycares. There's the good daycares that are like walking distance. There's an elementary charter school like right across the street where my niece and my little brother attend. You know, there's good schools like nearby, and it's nice. Like, it feels good. Like, I've been taking my kids to the park, and it feels good to bump into people that I grew up with. And it just feels like although, like, yeah, it's like Brooklyn is a big borough, but like that part of Brooklyn, like Prospect Heights, Crown Heights borderline, it's like the people around there, like, they're just different. It feels like a community. Like, they look out for you. They look out, if they know your kids, they look out for your kids. Like, I don't know, I just love, I love being there, and I'm happy that I grew up there, and I'm happy like now I'm there with my babies, and I just feel really good, and I just feel really grateful, and I'm just really excited. Like, I'm really excited of, you know, the new opportunities now that I'm open to. You know, I'm excited of what I'm gonna experience, the summer that we're gonna have, the new people that I'm gonna meet. Like, I'm just really excited, like, for everything, because I've, you know, I know that if I continue to trust in God, I continue to seek God, and, you know, grow closer to Him, I know that no matter what, I'm always gonna be good. Because the same way that I'm a parent and I want the best for my kids, God wants the best for me. Like, He wants the best for His children. So I know that as long as I'm living my life in alignment with God, I know I'm always gonna be good. So yeah, you know, it sucks that this had to happen. I never wanted to be a single mom. I never wanted to have to raise my kids with somebody else. But I feel like these are consequences of having children with somebody that you're not really compatible with somebody that's not really for you, with somebody that's not, you know, that doesn't have the same belief system as you. It's just not gonna work out. And you know, there's always something to learn from a situation. You know, I'm not even mad anymore. Like, I'm over it. I think it's still gonna always bother me that I'm not gonna be raising my kids with their biological father. But, you know, it is what it is. Life goes on, things happen, life goes on. You know, I say that I knew better, and yeah, I knew better, but then again, like, back then, I wasn't really, yeah, I believe in God, yeah, I used to pray, but I wasn't really, like, into the word, reading the Bible, doing Bible studies like I am now. So, you know, what the devil does, like, he seeks to destroy people. So at that time, when I met their father, I was not living my life according to God's word. So I am no match for the devil, okay? Me by myself, I am no match for the devil. So, you know, I thought I was getting things that I prayed for. I thought that I had a decent person. But in reality, I didn't, you know. But now I'm more equipped. I'm wiser now. I'm doing things differently. I'm trusting in God. I'm putting Him first in my life. And yeah, things are going to be better going forward. You know, sure, there's going to be challenges. Like, definitely, like, it's not easy. It's, you know, some days I have bad days. I have good days. Like, being a mom, especially a single mom, it's tough, and it drives me crazy when they both need me at the same time. They're both crying. Like, I literally, like, just want to jump out of my body and, like, run away. But you know, it's only temporary. Like, you know, they're gonna get older. I'm hoping it'll get a little easier. I know as they get older, there'll be new challenges to face. Oh, my mom's calling me. Okay, Mom, I'm gonna call you back. Like, I'm doing a video right now. But anyways, yeah, I know as they get older, like, I'll be facing new challenges and stuff, and whatever. It is what it is. So, you know, I was really thinking and just really, like, you know, just looking back at how I got to this point, and I was just thinking, like, you know, whatever. It's not time lost. It's a lessons learned. So I feel like things that I have learned from this experience, from this past chapter in my life, that number one, like, these are things that I feel like I knew, but maybe I had to experience it to really know. I would say number one is, like, people always show you who they are from the beginning. They always show you who they are. Like, it doesn't matter what they say. Their actions ultimately will tell you who they are, what they believe in, what they're okay with. People always show you who they are. And another thing is that people are not going to change because you want them to. They're not going to change because of their kids. They're not going to change for you unless they want to change for themselves. Like, you can't control nobody but yourself. And if you can't accept a person for who they are and what they do and how they are, and you know, all this other stuff that is a part of the person, if you can accept them, and yeah, if you can't accept them, just don't deal with them. Don't be with them. Don't even entertain. Don't be having unprotected sex with people that you don't see yourself with in the long run. I feel like the same goes for guys too. If you feel like, if you can't see yourself marrying that woman, like, don't be irresponsible, because at the end of the day, you get a woman pregnant, you don't see yourself marrying her, and then you have children in the picture, and it's not fair to the kids. It's really irresponsible, and it's selfish. And another thing is, I feel like I will never ever again ever deal with somebody that doesn't have good character, and that doesn't have integrity, because that's just a hot mess. You know, a person that doesn't have good character or integrity is not gonna know how to treat you right, is not gonna know whatever. Yeah, I just learned, never deal with somebody that doesn't have good character, good values, good morals, because it's just not gonna end well. And also, I also learned, when a man wants you and they love you and they're sure about you and they want to build a future with you, you're gonna know, you're gonna feel it. They're not gonna do things to sabotage the relationship. I guess I was just not the one for my children's father. I kind of felt like he was not the one for me, but if I'm in a situation where I'm feeling loved and I'm respected, like, I could love and respect you right back. Okay, we can make this work. But it didn't turn out that way. And what's another thing that I learned? I learned also that sometimes you gotta walk out on faith. You don't know how something's gonna turn out. You don't know the answers. You don't know, because I'm like, how am I gonna move? Who's gonna help me? Like, where am I gonna live? Like, my credit is not that great. How am I gonna get approved for an apartment? And it's like, once I've made the decision that I'm gonna move regardless, no matter what, and that I have faith that if God wants me to stay where I'm at, I'm gonna stay where I'm at. But if he doesn't want me to stay where I'm at, he's gonna provide the way for me. So that's another thing that I learned, to just trust God, walk out on faith, do things to be proactive. Even if you don't know where you're going, act like you know where you're going. Because I started packing. I didn't even have a place where I was moving to. I started packing and I found a place like that, like in less than a month. I gave myself a month, and then within 2 weeks I was already moving into a new place. And it's just crazy how it all happened. And it's very encouraging, because it's like there's a God. And where I live, it's super affordable. They have parking, so in the future I could buy a car and just pay a small fee for parking and just like use it on the weekends when I want to go to places. So yeah, it's really cool. This experience has also taught me that I'm really, really strong. Like, I mean, I already know that about myself, but it's like, back then, I know I was strong, but back then I only had to just worry about me. Now it's me and my 2 babies. And your girl really just moved with herself and her 2 babies. Okay? I mean, statistically, there are not a lot of women that would do that. People stay for the kids. But life is too short. I'm not gonna stay in a situation where I'm not happy, where I'm not feeling loved, where I'm not getting respected, where my children are not, being made a priority. I'm not gonna stay in a situation like that. Life is way too short, and if somebody doesn't know how to love you or respect you or appreciate you, there's somebody out there that will. Life goes on. Feelings are only temporary. Like, at the moment, like, There was a moment I felt really bitter, you know, I felt super betrayed. I felt angry and upset. Like, granted, I should have felt those things, but those feelings are temporary. Like, now I'm over it. Like, you know, I just got to a point where I just accepted things for what it was, and I'm just gonna keep moving. Life goes on. I'm gonna keep working on myself and, you know, trying to achieve what I want to achieve, because I want a good life for my kids. They deserve that. They didn't ask to be here. I love them so much. Like, I wish I could spend every second with them, even though they drive me crazy. Like, I love my kids. I'm obsessed with my kids, and I pray to God all the time. I pray to God, God, please allow me to be able to give them and provide a comfortable life for them, because they are amazing kids. Like, I'm so grateful for them. They're innocent, you know, they didn't ask to be here. They deserve the best, and I pray to God that He gives me the strength and the wisdom and the patience and, you know, the drive and the motivation and the discipline. Like, these are all things that I have to continue to work on so that I can be a better person, a better woman, a better mom, so that I can give them a good life, because they deserve that. Like, I love those kids. I don't regret having them. I love them. It's hard, it's challenging. Yes, I wanted a partner to raise them with. I wanted them to have mommy and daddy together under one roof. I wanted to have the, you know, happy ending, the fairy tale. And I'm not saying that I can't still have that. I can probably have that with somebody else if it's God's will, but that's not what I'm focused on. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm just gonna focus on my relationship with God, working on, you know, continue to work on myself, mentally, spiritually, health-wise, and just, you know, love my kids, love them like no one has ever loved before, because children need love, you know. And I also need to pray for patience, because I need patience. Like, I have such a short fuse. Like, I really lose it all the time. But I gotta remind myself, they're babies. They don't know, they don't understand, they don't know how to communicate yet. And I have to have patience. And I constantly pray for that. And you guys should pray for me too. But yeah, that's another thing I learned, that I'm really freaking strong. I'm super strong, and when I set my mind to do something, like, I'm gonna do it no matter what, with the help and the grace of God, of course, you know, because I'm not this supernatural human with powers. Like, I have my God. And but yeah, life goes on. Life is too short. Be with people who make you happy. Be with people who encourage you, who want to see you do well, who love your children, who want to see them do well. And thankfully, like, I am surrounded by those types of people. I have great friends. I have great family. They're very supportive. They're very encouraging. You know, we're very unified. We always have each other's back, and, you know, we're always talking about ways to grow, ways to build wealth, you know, things. We're always thinking of, we're making plans to make memories together for ourselves, for our children. You know, I'm just, life is good. Life is good. There's always things to look forward to. And you know, it's a new chapter, and I'm excited for it. Bring it on. I got God now, so bring it on, okay? Yeah, I think that's all I have for now. Like, I'm going away for my birthday, so keep you know, keep up with me. I got a few trips this summer, and in September for me, for my kids. I'm gonna be having surgery soon. I'm getting rid of these bad boys, because, like, I've always liked having a big chest, but ever since I had kids, like, they got really big, and it's really heavy, and it's really uncomfortable. So I met with the surgeon already, and yeah, we're good to go. So it's gonna happen really soon. So I'm gonna make a video about it, and I have to lose some weight in order for me to get the surgery. So But yeah, it's gonna happen like within a month or so. So yeah, so I'm really happy, I'm really excited, I'm really grateful. And I know that in the last video I was gonna do a cash giveaway, but we're gonna hold off on that because your girl just moved and just had to spend money that I wasn't even planning on spending. So we'll get back to that soon. Forgot to mention, guys, I started a t-shirt business. I love to wear t-shirts with like encouraging stuff. So it's like a faith, I created a faith-based t-shirt apparel business, and I would love it if you guys could support me. I'm gonna include the link in the description box. That's another thing. I put it on hold like right now, but like I have like a whole bunch of t-shirts out there and they already started selling. So thank you to everybody that's been, you know, purchasing my t-shirts and supporting me. I'm really grateful. You know, that's gonna go to me and my kids' future. Mainly it's for my kids' future because I want to be a better me so I can give my kids a good life, because they deserve that. I have some really great kids. I love them and I don't regret anything, because if I did, then I would have had my 2 beautiful babies. So yeah, I think that's it for now. Wow, I spent 18 minutes talking. I talk a lot. But yeah, I love you guys. Thank you for the support. Shout outs to my mom, my dad, my family, my friends. Like, y'all the real OGs. Wait, no, y'all the real MVPs. But yeah, guys, stay tuned to my next video. I'm out. Like, I be rambling too much. Like, I'm sorry. Bye. Peace. And remember, put God first. Trust God, because He only wants the best for you. Period. Bye.